Imagine a man who beat terminal cancer, returned to the toughest race on earth, and won it 7 times in a row. He wasn't just an athlete, he was a miracle, a symbol of hope for millions. But it was all a lie, a cold, calculated multi-million-dollar scam that fooled the world for over a decade. This is the story of how the greatest hero in sports became its biggest villain. How did he hide it? How did he destroy anyone who spoke the truth? And what happened when the lie finally collapsed? Let's dive into the dark side of greatness. In the early 90s, Lance Armstrong was a Texas tough powerhouse. He was a classic power rider, too heavy for the high mountains of France, but fueled by pure, unadulterated aggression. But in 1996, the world came to a standstill. It wasn't just a diagnosis, it was a horror story. Testicular cancer, stage 4. It had spread to his lungs and his brain. Doctors gave him a 20% chance, but in private, they whispered it was closer to 3%. He underwent brutal surgeries to remove brain tumors and endured platinum cocktail chemotherapy that felt like liquid fire in his veins. He lost his hair, his muscle mass, and his identity. But in that hospital bed, a dark transformation occurred. Lance didn't just decide to survive, he decided to reinvent himself. He realized that if he could cheat death, the rules of man no longer applied to him. He returned to the bike 15 pounds lighter and 100% more dangerous. The miracle was born, but it was a miracle with a hidden price tag. When Lance returned in 1999, he wasn't just faster, he was supernatural. This wasn't just luck. Along with Dr. Michele Ferrari, known as Dr. Evil, Lance built the program. It was the most sophisticated doping ring in sports history. It centered on EPO, a hormone that boosts red blood cells, allowing an athlete to breathe at sea level like they're on top of Everest. But they didn't stop there. They mastered the art of blood bagging. They would draw their own blood, store it, and re-inject it mid-race to get a fresh surge of oxygen. Imagine the tension. Motorbike couriers, codenamed Motoman, followed the Tour de France through back roads, carrying pre-filled syringes in thermos flasks. They hid bags of blood behind paintings in hotel rooms. When the doping testers knocked on the front door, the riders were flushing evidence down the toilet or hiding under beds. It was a 24/7 military operation. Lance wasn't just a cyclist. He was the CEO of a multi-million-dollar pharmaceutical laboratory on wheels. To keep a lie this big, you can't just be fast. You have to be terrifying. Lance became the patron of the peloton. He decided who was allowed to win and who was silenced. Take Filippo Simeoni. When Simeoni testified about Dr. Ferrari, Lance chased him down during a race and physically intimidated him, making a zip-your-lips gesture to the cameras. He destroyed anyone who broke the code of silence, the omerta. He used his cancer foundation, Livestrong, as a moral bulletproof vest. If you accused him of cheating, he didn't just deny it, he accused you of attacking cancer survivors. He sued the Sunday Times. He destroyed the career of his own masseuse, Emma O'Reilly. He used his fame as a weapon of mass destruction to protect the golden myth. The lie was too big to stay buried. The crack didn't come from a lab test. It came from a disgruntled teammate. Floyd Landis, a man who helped Lance win, was stripped of his own title and felt abandoned by the king. In a series of explosive emails, he blew the whistle. Then came Jeff Novitzky, the federal agent who took down Barry Bonds. He started following the money. Bank transfers to Switzerland, witnesses under oath, and the ultimate betrayal. His most loyal lieutenants, George Hincapie and Tyler Hamilton, finally told the truth. In 2012, USADA released a 1,000-page report. They called it the most successful doping program in history. Within days, Nike, Trek, and Anheuser-Busch walked away. Then came the chair. Opposite Oprah, the man who had lied for 15 years, finally ran out of road.
Yes or no? In all 7 of your Tour de France victories, did you ever take banned substances or blood dope?
Yes.
A single word that incinerated 7 years of history. Lance Armstrong is a man without a country and without a sport. He is banned for life. His name has been scratched out of the record books. The space for the winner from 1999 to 2005. It's just a blank white line. But here is the haunting truth. Almost everyone he beat was also doping. If you take away Lance's titles, you have to go down to the 23rd place finisher to find someone who wasn't linked to performance-enhancing drugs. Was he a monster, or was he just the best at playing a dirty game? He won the race against death, but he lost the race for his soul. Was it worth it? To be the king of a mountain built on sand? Let me know in the comments. Hero, villain, or just a product of his time? Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the dark side of sports.